All right, good morning. This is Jeff here. Got a little how-to video for you. I'm doing a project at my house, putting a new stair in at the front porch. I'm also doing some stone and whatnot, and this is just sort of the first thing that we had to do. And as luck would have it, Mother Nature decided to rain on me, and that's okay, because we like rain. But when you're trying to dry out the bottom of a mat foundation, a huge puddle like this doesn't quite make things work out real well. So what we're gonna do, rather than let it just drain down or evaporate and kind of let Mother Nature do its thing, we're gonna speed that along. And I'm gonna show you guys how to siphon water out of this pit with just a couple household things that you probably got. So right here we've got a hose, and this one's actually 100 foot long. The length actually is going to work against me a little bit because I only got a drain to about right there, and so that's only about 50 feet. So generally you'd maybe want only about 75 feet or so, but we're going to make this work. And then a shop vac, and what we'll do is we'll get this hose here, the ends all the way over there. We're going to get it into here, and then we're going to run our hose here all the way down the hill. That's important. You want it to be below where the water is, and then we'll use our shop vac to get the suction going, and once we start seeing water, we'll let it go and this thing will drain itself thanks to good old physics. So here's the business end of our hose, and I happen to know, based on getting this dug out, that my low spot is right in this area. It's in this corner. Now what you want to be aware of is you don't want any debris or anything to get sucked up with it. That'll give you a clog. So we're just going to kind of roll the dice and hope that doesn't happen. So now that that's in there, I'm going to go take the other end down here and get our shop vac going. We're back, and we've got just your regular shop vac here. This one's not super powerful, but it'll do the trick. Make sure you've got it on your suction side. And now this one's going to struggle with me because my hose is actually kind of in bad shape over here. So whenever it's got holes here, so when I'm trying to pull it, once I start trying to suck, it's going to pull air from here and I'm going to lose suction. But we're going to see if it'll work and keep our fingers crossed. So what you do here is you've got this end of the hose, and I mean, it doesn't have to be real scientific, just hold it tight on there. Again, you want to be low. We know that we're below where the water's pulled, and so it should pull it out. We'll give it a try here. And there you go. All that water, if you'll notice, let me see the camera there, Coop. Coop is my camera guy. Check him out. He's learning. He's got his airsoft. Well, that one's not the airsoft. That one is the airsoft. Anyway, as you can see, we've got a good flow now, and this is that yucky, murky water. Cooper's right in my shot there. That's okay. And so we got water coming out of here, and that's what I call a success. Don't need to buy a real expensive pump. Just some stuff around the house will do. So as you just saw, we got it going down the hill down there. So if you'll see there, we got our setup. It's going down. It's coming out really good. And actually, you could see it's as Cooper just said, it's causing a small little creek down there. So it's working great. But one thing I forgot to tell you guys that I think will be very important is I came down here to check on my setup, and I realized that, you know, the plastic in these hoses is naturally buoyant. It's going to want to kind of come up on you, and so make sure you put some sort of a weight, or just use something simple like a rock. I basically use something like this, and I set it down. As you can see, sitting on that hose, it's not going to crimp it, you know, but what it is going to do is it's going to keep it in place and not make it want to come up on you. So Coop right here, he was my helper. He got into the muddiness down there, said it was awfully exciting on his feet. Just kidding, he said it was gross, but he's my helper, so he did his job great. So we've got our hose situated. As you can see, it's been about 10 minutes and doesn't look much different, but we know it's working because we got our little creek on the driveway. So that's gonna do it. I may do a little video showing how much or how long it took to totally get out.